What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to try not to take up too much of your time and explain the thumbnail and also title of basically you will never be skipping a Dokkanfest banner again this year. So we're going to focus on this right here because everyone's sort of circling back to this in the community right now because it kind of, I guess, went over a lot of people's head. But this right here was the seriously serious all out battles. And if you remember, you actually got, after you completed this and you completed the missions with this, you actually got 14 of those special tickets right here. And if you remember, I did do a video on these and, showing proof that you can get some absolutely wild stuff with these tickets. Like they're not guaranteed or anything like that, but they are free and you are getting free shots. You are getting 7 multi free shots at every Dokkan Fest banner that will be coming out for the rest of this year because they will be adding new stages to this event. So you can see that they basically have it right here where they're saying there's going to be smaller number of phases because, well, festival of battles, and a lot of people necessarily either do not like the festival of battle sort of style, or you do. And like I said, whether you're divided on the side that you actually like the long fights, or if you're on the side that you don't like the long fights, because it's a mobile game. You shouldn't be, going like 3 hours into a event and, trying your hardest to sort of beat it and stay alive and stacking. A lot of people don't necessarily like the stacking stuff, but it's there for that sort of spot. And I like that it's over there. And then with this, I like that they're doing this one because it does seem to especially help out the free to play a lot, but also help out a lot of people that do say they're necessarily going to be skipping. So first of all, Cat, if you say you're going to be skipping banners, you're definitely not going to be skipping banners with, well, Dokkan Fest banners when there is 14 free tickets that you're going to be using with two multis, 7 character multis. So that's actually incredible to have this one, and this even like flew over my head beforehand, and I had to circle back because, everybody else in the community was sort of circling back to it and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe that. And also another thing that I caught down here as well, too, which I'm going to assume everyone else now has caught this one. Like I said, there will be about 8 stages of this one for the rest of the year. So you will have a number of 8 stages of these fights, which means you'll have your Dragon Stones, your and everything else that you'll be getting from this one, and whether it be from big celebrations or just campaigns and stuff like that, like there will be popped in here. And if you complete all of them, you actually get a unique title. So that's cool. And I'm going to say this right now for a lot of people that are like, oh man, I have to beat all these. Listen, by the end of the year, like you will still have a little bit of time when that last one drops. So at that point in time, you should be able to have all the new units that's come out over the year to definitely help you get through all of these missions. Because again, it'll part with so many amount of units is going to be coming out, there's definitely going to be have at least I would say like 5 or 6 categories that are going to be extremely buffed by the end of the year. And then, some of those that are going to just be buffed a little bit, but there should be a lot of easy A's, super easy A's, hopefully sub easy A's to help you out in these fights so you don't have to necessarily go through there and, destroy yourself trying to get this. But if you do want those EX and stuff like that, you for the tickets and stuff, I'm pretty sure those will go away after a certain time limit. So you will have to do that to get those. But just to put that out there, this is seriously one of the best free to play things I've seen in the game, and it definitely needed it, especially since after the 10th year anniversary. To be quite honest, in my opinion, I think everything's kind of been a little weak right now, and this Golden Week is very weak to me. So we're going to transition over there and I'm going to leave it at that. But so again, they did go ahead and pretty much soft leak that Hit and Goku is going to be getting an easy A, which at this point in time, I think everyone in the community has probably already come to that conclusion, just for the simple fact that even before this was actually official out and we had like the leakers and stuff like that go ahead and confirm. I put out a video like I think it was like a couple hours before it actually got confirmed because I had seen it on X and I was like, oh man, if this was the actual theme of the Golden Week, then it would be absolutely insane. And I gave my mock sort of draft of all the units that I would like to see that could possibly get an easy A and super easy A's and stuff like that out of it. And to my surprise, I think one of them did get because we had got our first super easy A with the Kaioken Blue Goku. but we still have a lot more. And with this being the sort of soft leak with it, and a couple of other, I would say maybe a couple more days of information is going to be coming out pretty soon. We should get the other Easy A's and stuff like that. Hopefully, we see some sub Easy A's, some more content with more Dragon Zones and everything. But if everything follows suit, it should be pretty nice. Hopefully, I can't stress this enough that we don't see a major shaft on the LRs and the other part two Easy A's. Because let's be honest, like, listen, this guy's not getting an Easy A. There's just placeholder things, but let's be honest. Kaioken is not it. Hit, very good. So, I mean, it's kind of a sort of a balance. You got one good unit and then, well, one really good unit and then one pretty much unrunnable unit that we're hoping that either part two or somewhere else in the line somehow something new at least comes out to help that unit, especially the Kaioken units. Only, I guess, really technically only 3 of the Kaioken units that sacrifice HP. So we're kind of really hoping for something around there that's going to help out. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Like, just pretty much going back and circling over this tweet, which is, I think, what everyone's sort of doing currently right now. It really glossed over a lot of people. So let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this. And if you're, again, never going to be skipping out on a banner again. Again, free shots at a banner is free. If it's for free, it's for me. That's all I got to say. And all you got to do is do an event. I mean, that's pretty free to play, friendly. And to be fair, like I said, I think this is going to be a whole lot of people being able to sort of save up the Dragon Stones quite a bit. And if they do something like this after the after this year, and even with like the 11th year and stuff like that, which is crazy to say out of my mouth, going forward, that would be absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, you still use your bought tickets and bought Dragon Stones and stuff like that, or even saved up Dragon Stones on banners and stuff, but that is pretty awesome. And especially during like worldwide celebration and stuff like that, having free shots, which I would hope at that point in time they might even bump up the tickets. I would hope. That's just me. I would hope at a worldwide celebration they would bump it up because there's 2 parts. So hopefully they'd have like a stage to come out in the first part, and then there's another stage to come out in the second part, or at least the all the tickets on the first part, and then boom, there you go. You can use them on any other banner that you want. Hopefully, we can only dream of that. But other than that, let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this one. Have an awesome day / night. Stay safe, and I am out. Peace.